Oh, what is it? What is this story? Why is this so scary? I just don't want anybody. Oh, I just want everybody to have a happy ending. I want us all to be friends again.
I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles, and we'd all eat it and be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
All right, welcome back, any and everybody. This is Linen Otter here to do another episode of Burrows. Last we left off, we just finally finished having a decent time with Ken and getting closer. So I guess we'll just see what comes of that. No pun intended. Yeah. Darnation. Yeah, I'm happy I could do that for you, buddy. I gently bump my snout against his. He rolls his eyes. Damn. It's already dark outside. Guess it's too late to order dinner. We have plenty of cereal. Besides, it'd be hard to sneak 2 plates up here without anyone noticing. Fair. But I'm gonna need more than just cereal and coffee or I'm gonna get constipated. Nice mental imagery there. I thought coffee made you have to... Yeah. But I still need some protein or I'm gonna lose my nerve. I guess I can ask Dakota to bring us something for breakfast tomorrow. I just don't want to draw suspicion to us. Now you're thinking like a real criminal. Good shit, Gray. I definitely don't want praise for that. Anyway, I have an hour or 2 before bed. I should decide how to use it. You're spending the night with me, right? Whoa. Huh? He shrugs. Dunno, you spent almost the whole day with me already. I want to keep up the good vibes. Can't make you stay if you have something else planned, though. Your call. Oh, whoa! Oh no! Well, jeez. This came out of nowhere. Just like my timer didn't come out of nowhere. I don't know, that one doesn't make sense. I forgot to start my timer again. I'll have to give myself some extra time, too, to decide. Spend the night with Ken? Doing what? I wouldn't mind, but... That's true. To be fair, Ken, we did spend... I mean, part of me kind of wants to, like, but... We've got a journey here. We've got things we've got to figure out. I'm going to consider my options. I feel bad, but you know what? Clearly, they're on good terms now. I don't think he'll be super offended. Like, I think it's good. In fact, if anything, if I have a chance, I want to go see what's up with Dakota. You know, finish those 3 options of how to spend the day. So that's what we're going to go with. Let me think about it. Alright, you know where to find me if you change your mind. Oh, what? What? Oh no! Oh, I thought I was gonna have a chance to go hang out with Dakota. Shoot. This isn't good. That's not good. I made a decision. And now I don't know what the repercussions are because I could go ahead and spend the night with Ken, but... Is that a bad... Like, that's interesting. The fact that I still have the chance to do it. I mean, shoot. Go to bed early. Well, no, what does it even mean? Spend the night. So spend the night doing something with Ken. I mean, that sucks. So I guess hanging out with Colton and Jesse isn't an option anymore. Well, it is. I want to see him. I miss Colton and Jesse. I miss him. I want to see him. I want to hang out with them. But so it's either going to bed or hang out with. So basically, the options are hang out with Ken or hang out with Colton and Jesse or just go to bed. Jeez, I wonder what the... Man, so many choices lately.
So many choices and such riches aplenty. Not a bad problem to have if you ask me.
No, Fluttershy, you're wrong. This is a bad problem to have. Okay, alright, think. Alright, I gotta pause, and I gotta use the bathroom anyway, so I'll be right back. So many choices, and such riches aplenty. So, going to bed early isn't really, it's kind of off the table. We can scratch that one out, just because I mean, I want to experience the story. But I mean, I told myself that I'd go back and forth. Hang out with Ken, hang out with Colton, Joel, Jesse, hang out with go back and forth just so that I could make sure they both felt like no one side is feeling like I'm just I'm being friends with everybody. That's what I want to do. But I don't know. For some reason, and it's not just because I'm trying to get some other saucy scene. I'm sure there's plenty of sauce to be had with Colt and Jesse. But I don't know. Something's telling me that I should actually spend more time with Ken. I mean, after all, again, whenever I'm conflicted, I kind of just fall back on the main reason I'm here, which was to save Ken. I'm here for him. As much as I love Colt and Jesse, if I'm constantly giving, I mean, and we hung out, Colt and Jesse and I, we had that whole fun day out. It just feels like, I don't know, to me, it feels like like we had our fun, we had our day, we had the ice cream, and then I'm spending the evening and stuff with Ken. Like, that seems fair, but I just had this whole moment with Ken now. To be fair, it wasn't the whole night, it was probably just an hour or something at most. So, I mean, and I spent a lot of time with Ken in the morning. I'm sure that's what he was referring to. Let's see. So many choices. I mean, I can't imagine. I'm surprised going to bed is even an option right now. Spend the night with Colt and Jesse. Spend the night with Ken. I mean, and the thing is, it's saying go to bed early. Does this mean sleeping by myself? I assume when Ken said spend the night with him, I assumed he meant like sleep in bed, like go to bed and sleep. But now I'm thinking he meant just hang out, and this is just the option to go to bed on my own on the couch or something, which is fine too. I mean, jeez, I feel like I'm leaning more towards Ken. But I don't want Colton and Jesse to feel left out. But we had that whole day. We had a fun time, Like, I'm pretty sure we're fine. So, jeez. Think. I mean, like, if I start, like, let's just say we go and hang out with Colton and Jesse, and things do get kind of rub, we have that rub club initiation, or maybe I missed the chance and it's not going to happen. But what if it still does? Is Ken just going to feel like we're some kind of lady of the night, or I don't know, like, is he going to be offended at the thought that Gray does something with Colt and Jesse too, and him? Like, is he going to feel weird about it? Is that going to put a strain? Are Colt and Jesse going to, Colt and Jesse are going to find out that we did things with Ken, and are they gonna be like, oh my gosh, Gray, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, son? I mean, of course, that's gonna come out regardless, so. Oh, this is so stressful. I haven't even started my timer yet. Jeez. Okay. Oh, what is this story? Why is this so scary? I just don't want anybody. I just want everybody to have a happy ending. I want us all to be friends again.
I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles, and we'd all eat it, be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Alright. Try to think through these choices. I mean, spending the night with Ken would probably make him feel happy, and we're friendly. We're on good terms. I don't need to end this with a Gray and Ken romance. I think I shipped them in the beginning just because, me and my tsunderes, I've got, I'm just partial to tsundere, so I always think I like those pairings. But I feel like it's been fairly established that even if Ken does end up turning out to be gay, and, just in the closet or something, I don't think Gray has that kind of attraction to him in that way where he would want to actually pursue a serious relationship with him. So, the fact that we've left things off as is, I clearly said that they can still be friends in the future. Maybe spending the night with Ken will lead more towards like a romantic relationship if we just keep pushing it, but I don't feel the need to push it. What I really want to do is be friends with everybody. I wonder what Colt and Jesse. I wonder what Colt and Jesse are up to. There's no answer. Are they busy? Hello? It's me, Gray. Maybe they fell asleep. Well, that's too... Oh, suddenly the door cracks open. And Colt sheepishly peeks out of the gap. Hey, sorry. Where, I hear Jess clear his throat. Maybe tomorrow, pal. You're good. You're good. Night, you two. Night. Have fun with the cat. No! No, you're kidding! No, that's the exact opposite of what I wanted! No! Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm sure we can make up for this. Oh, man. Oh, that rubs me the wrong way. I mean, I'm not angry at them by that, I just mean more, that makes me sad. Oh, why must there always be sides? Why can't they just be full entrees? Enough of sides. Oh, jeez. How can we recover from that? Speaking of, now what? Now they're actively upset that I'm spending time with Ken, and knowing that, I mean, at least, hey, I at least made the effort to go hang out with them again. You know, so maybe they're not super jeez, if they find out that things happen with me and Ken, they're gonna get so mad. Oh, this isn't good. Was that saucy scene really worth it? Oh, man. I just feel like going to bed now. I'm sad. I just want to go to bed. If I go hang out with Ken, it's just going to increase tensions. Jeez, dang it. Like, honestly, I feel like just going to bed now. If I was in Gray's position and like I was like, oh great, now they're mad at me. It's like I just go to bed. I was like, I'm done. I'm calling it a night. Gonna go get myself some In-N-Out to make me feel better and just be done. No. In fact, I don't really want. No, this sucks. I don't want them mad at me. No. If you really, I mean, ultimately I am choosing Ken. That's what I came here for. Like, I'm trying to avoid a scenario in which I have to choose one or the other. Shoot. But if it comes to that, I've got to choose Ken. This was supposed to be like a 30-minute recording session. It's going to turn into something so much longer. Ugh. I mean, let's just see what Ken has to say. I feel like this is just going to continue the story, but I might as well go see what... But I feel like these choices do have repercussions. It's not just me getting some extra scenes for fun. These choices are affecting the story. They're affecting the characters in the world around me, so... Even though I kind of want to see what Ken's up to at this point then. Maybe if I go hang out with Ken now, I'll have the option to tell him that Colt and Jesse are kind of stressed about us being close, and maybe that'll give me an opportunity to tell him that maybe they should try to make nice with him. Oh, I can be a dreamer. Oh, I guess you made up your mind then. Yep. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Hey, what are you reading? Nothing really. I'm invested in this pulpy detective novel I picked up a few days ago. I crawl into bed next to him, stretching my tired limbs before relaxing my body. What's it about? You're getting awfully comfortable. Should I not be? I guess it's to be expected. Anyway, it's about this personal and private investigator who gets framed by his older partner, and ends up having to clear his name by solving crimes from the shadows. That sounds kind of interesting, actually. Yeah, it's a good premise. The writing is just really flat. He points to a section of text on the page he's reading, and it says, "Turn your timer on, you almost forgot." Every character talks in the same voice, so it's hard to really tell them apart aside from their names. The main character does a lot of clever things, but he never seems to think about anything other than revenge. He never thinks about what his future will be after everything's over. That sounds kind of familiar. He growls and slams the book shut. I didn't ask for your opinion Baka. Nice. So you can train a cat. He swats at me and I giggle. It's nice to be on his good side for once. So, did you come in here just to interrupt me? Or did you want something? I don't know. I wanted to talk, but I don't have anything to say. Ah, so you're that type. Eh? He rolls his eyes. You're the clingy type who always has to be involved in whatever their partner's doing. Partner? Oh. If I order fries, you gotta order fries. If I go to the store, you gotta go with me. Codependency is a disease. Get well soon, bitch. Jesus, I just wanted to hang out with you. If you want me to leave, I can find something else to do. He twiddles his thumbs. I mean, it's not like that's what I meant to say. I don't want you to leave. I'm not mad at you. Yet. It's hard to tell. Sorry, I'm not upset with you. I just feel a little claustrophobic right now. I nod and get off the bed to give him some space. I told you you'd feel cramped staying in here for 3 days. What even takes a smoking patio at this point? Do you feel like doing something stupid? Always. Just name it. Okay, he's a little too eager. Seriously, I'm bored enough to try huffing gasoline just to feel something. I spent an hour earlier learning how to fold toilet paper into those little cranes. This is more serious than I thought. So, what are we doing? Well, his pleading eyes are enough for me to suggest something that would have gotten me killed a few days ago. When we first got here, I noticed a sign that listed a few features that guests of the hotel have access to. Uh-huh. They have a pool. Oh, yeah, I know. I spent a whole summer one year cleaning it for minimum wage. It's not open this late. Exactly. Yeah? We don't want you to get caught, right? Sneaking into it after hours means we'll have it all to ourselves. Oh, I like the way you think, Poss. They close up around 10, so it shouldn't be too much longer. Yeah, and if it's too cold, we can at least get some fresh air. Wait, neither of us have a bathing suit. I think he had that in mind. You planned this from the start, didn't you? Can you stop that? Skinny dipping is a rite of passage where I'm from. So is mud wrestling and cousin. What's your point? Look, I already saw everything earlier. I'm not going to be weird about it all of a sudden. That was... He sighs, nodding in defeat. Tonight's your lucky night, Poss. I'm feeling particularly shameless for once. Wonder who taught you that one? I wink and he rolls his eyes, trying and failing to hide a smile. Aw, I mean, I'm glad they're friends and stuff now. We wait 10 minutes past closing, just to be sure. With a fresh set of complimentary towels under our arms, we sneaked down the steps until we were in the vacant lobby. Ken covers his face with his towel as to not give us away with his radiant eyes. I grab his hand and lead him through the dark, feeling around for the wall. The only source of light are a few lit candles scattered across the tables in the dining hall. We're going to have to walk very carefully.
Is someone down there?
Down here? I don't know who it is yet. Oh, shh. I push Kane into the dark hallway and turn to see Dakota shining a flashlight my way. Oh. Wait, how does this voice go in? Oh. Hello, Gray. Hey. His eyes dart between the towel and the hallway. You know the pool's closed, right? Oh, my mistake. He taps his talented foot. However, if you and some young thing were planning on taking a dip under the cover of moonlight, I could be tempted to turn a blind eye. Really? He leans in, grinning coyly. For you? Don't take it lightly, okay? Okay. You just can't. Nobody can hear okay without thinking of that. I'll see you tomorrow for breakfast. Have fun. I wave him off until he's out of sight. Ew. That went better than expected. It pays to get to know people. Now, come on, let's not dilly-dally. We sneak down the corridor until a glowing blue square of light comes into view. Now I feel around until I find the latch and push the sliding doors open. We're hit with the smell of chlorine and the gentle sounds of rippling water. The pool is bigger than expected, going all the way to 8 feet on the deep end. There are colorful fold-out chairs set up along the perimeter of the deck, and even a separate concert stage for outdoor entertainment. This is a fancy hotel they've got. Sweet, they didn't drain it yet. This place keeps getting swankier by the minute. Don't you know? This place gets funding from the government. Huh? Why? He peels off his undershirt and pants, kicking them onto the grass. Mayor decided it was important enough to the town's economy to put funding into. It brings a lot of business from nearby towns, too. So they can afford to keep expanding. I wonder what they'll add next. Some say this hotel's owned by a Minotaur. That'd be funny. Doesn't matter. We won't be sticking around to find out. Don't cheese. Hello, more editing work and censoring. His underwear lands by my foot. Right, we're supposed to be stripping. Get cold feet. No, just loud music, jeez. Although I like it, it's so ethereal and serene. Nah, I've gotten used to seeing it. His dark features are framed by silver moonlight that gracefully traces every curve of his body. He was definitely born to be a creature of the night. Wouldn't want you feeling lonely. I stripped down to nothing in record time, shivering in the cold night air. I can only imagine how frigid the pool is going to feel. Nice. You think? He turns and runs down the steps into the water, his tail shooting straight out as he makes contact with the ice-cold liquid. Gah! This is... this is nothing. He sloshes through in the deeper water, grunting as it washes over his sensitive bits. Are you sure it's not too cold? It's fine. I'll just keep it waist deep for now, though. I just don't want to catch a cold. Smooth. I stand at the edge, too nervous to dip more than a toe in. He stands with his arms straight out, getting used to the temperature. Hey. Huh? Oh. Get in. It's fine. Trust me. Okay. I take a deep breath and jump in, landing a few feet away from Ken, getting my entire lower half soaked instantly. Idiot! Oh, you got my face wet. It's not so bad. Oh man, I really hit the lottery when I chose the two hardest characters on my voice. I hold myself. I'm praying my body acclimates quickly. What was that? Hey. He moves closer. Are you gonna be okay? My teeth are chattering too much for a verbal reply, so I nod. Come here. He pulls my waist towards his. Our hips bump together, making tiny waves. I forgot y'all are naturally cold. Let me warm you up a bit. Thanks. I wade over to the edge of the pool and he leans into me, his fur soft and plush. That's much better. Thanks. No problem. I think I'm good now. Ken? Wow. He wraps his arms around me. I want to talk. Okay. He squirms around. I wait patiently. Everything about today's been weird. For me, at least. But you make it feel so easy. Talking to you is easy. Being with you is easy. I can actually calm down and think straight for once. I'm glad I could help you. Yeah, and it's not just that. I want to apologize for being such a dick about you liking dudes. It's not a big deal. I appreciate that. I accept your apology, Ken. Let's just agree to move on, okay? I don't want to move on, though. I want to stay here. In this bubble where I don't know what I want from you yet. I'm too scared to find out where these feelings are going. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess remember what I said earlier in the beginning of the video? Maybe spending the night with Ken will lead more towards like a romantic relationship if we just keep pushing it, but I don't feel the need to push it. I guess I was wrong. You haven't made any moves on me since that first night, so I just assumed you weren't into me. It kind of hurts, you know? I don't want guys to be into me, but for some reason it sucks that you aren't. Maybe that's just my own misconceptions about gay people having to take what they can get. I'm sorry for thinking of you like that. It's complicated. I think you're attractive, sure, but it doesn't feel right to pursue you. It feels like a trap. Maybe that's my own problem to work through. I just don't want to get hurt again. I mean, I already hurt you. Yeah. Neither of us spoke for a while after that. He continued to lean into me, resting his head against my neck. His mind must be moving 1,000,000 miles a minute right now. I lost days of sleep when I realized I wasn't straight. Whatever he ends up deciding, I'll help him through it. It's the least I can do for the next generation. The less sexually confused men that wander this earth, the less likely it'll be that they turn their confusion into trauma for other people. Ken clears his throat and I perk up to listen. Are we supposed to kiss? Oh jeez, Ken, No, the answer is no. We're not supposed to do anything. That's what I meant to say, sorry. Not like, no you can't, I just mean like, never feel like you're supposed to do anything, Especially when you're this... Jeez, Ken, I'm feeling for you so much right now. You're so volatile, you poor thing. Ugh. All we have to do is exist. Right. Sorry. Don't apologize. Just be. I can't. Try. It hurts. I can't turn off my brain. Then stay with me. You don't want me. You don't know what I want. I pull him closer to me until our bodies gently collide. You keep saying I'm crazy to stay with you. Maybe it's something else. But you're not the only one who's confused about what they want. You do feel really good though. I guess it doesn't have anything to do with being gay or straight, huh? I feel him. Whoa, what happened? What's going on? Okay, hey everybody. Sorry about that. I had a glitch, I think, is what seems to have happened. So... But I think we're fine now. I got so scared that I lost my recording. I was so nervous, but no, I think we're good. That was so strange. I wonder what happened. I feel like for a moment I thought things were changing, as if something was happening. It was probably nothing. Anyway. Alrighty. So, I feel him sigh with relief. Your body will react before your brain does, so don't rely on that to figure yourself out. I nudge against his growing erection. Well, you certainly missed something. I'm still pent, so don't expect... I'm not expecting anything. Just stay with me like this for a bit. He obliges. We grind against each other, primal and aimless. His hips move with a mind of their own. Millions of years of evolution have culminated in this sacred dance we all instinctively know. He starts to shudder. No way. I thought you were... Shut up. So, what now? The final light from indoors goes out. He centers himself again and pushes off of me. Gray. I'm sorry that this has to be all on you. Better me than someone who's still hiding who they are. What is happening? Stop making me nervous. Oh, I paused my timer. Let's continue that then, shall we? Someone who would hurt you. I want you to have a better experience than I did. What if we're not the same? Then you'll have to keep me in the loop about what you're feeling, and we can stop any time. I don't know what I want, but I feel like high when I'm around you. Is that what love is like? I shake my head and he frowns. Love is love. You won't know you're in love until you're head over heels for someone. You'll be willing to do anything for them. The things that you swore up and down you'd never do for anyone. Anytime they say your name, your world brightens up. Anytime you're without them, you feel incomplete. Then, why do people drift apart so easily? I don't know. I guess you can be in love and still be incompatible. Oof. Love can be dangerous, toxic. You become addicted to the feeling you get when it's working, even if it isn't most of the time. Sorry. Shh. Just relax. But I'm using you. I already made space in my heart for you. Just don't abuse it. Wow, I did not think that they actually really felt this way. Alright, I won't. But I'm still gonna bust your balls in front of the other two. Gotta keep up appearances. I wouldn't have it any other way. We play around in the pool for another half hour or so, as if nothing out of the ordinary had taken place. The more I can normalize these feelings, the easier it'll be for him to adjust. It just feels like the cold water we've journeyed. It's just like the cold water we've journeyed into. I jumped in, and he took his time. Everyone approaches it in different ways. We dry off and sneak back into our room, giddy about getting away with a perfect crime. Neither of us bother to redress. We collapse into the bed, exhausted from swimming. If I put some pillows between us, would you be alright with... He pulls me into a hug and I get my answer. Sorry if I do weird stuff like talk or move around in my sleep. I've never, well, you know. That first time was just a fluke, I hope. I'm honored to also be your second time. Just keep your limbs to yourself. That includes the hog. Don't flatter yourself. I'm saving that for a girl. Fair enough. If you poke me, I'll just scoot over. Alright. We arrange an elaborate wall of extra sheets and pillows in the middle of the bed. I take the right side while he takes the left. This work for you? I think so. I've slept in worse conditions. He chuckles and turns off the lights. Night gray. Night gray. See you in the morning. It doesn't take long for him to nod off. His gentle snoring fills the air between us as my mind plays back the events of the day. I can't believe how open he's being with me. I could have died even suggesting we do half the stuff that went down today. All I'm worried about is that he rejects everything we talked about tonight. All I'm worried about is that he rejects everything we talked about tonight, including me. He'll revert to being that close-minded, angry person. I turn over and watch him sleep. His back rises and falls so gently. Someday, he'll trust somebody enough to hold him the way he needs to be held. I just hope that it's somebody kind. Aww. My eyes slowly flutter as the morning light creeps into our room. He comes into focus, still in the same spot as when we fell asleep. His lungs heave to fill his body with air, every breath more strained than the last. Even a gentle slumber is a struggle in his world. As the light grows, more of his frame comes into view. I can just barely see a pattern hidden underneath his dark fur. Ah, right. Aren't panthers technically jaguars with darker fur? I wonder if the rest of his family has black fur as well. He twitches as an arrhythmic breath shocks him awake. Morning. A grumble. What is it? He responds by stealing my pillow and covering his head with it. Ugh, early time. I chuckle, more like cough and wheeze and hack, rolling onto my back and sleeping into the sheets. I always feel more susceptible to sleep after having just woken, and wide awake when it's actually bedtime. That sense of irony isn't lost on Gan, who I hear start to snore again. Hey, Come on, let's just get up. Ugh, why? I shrug. I don't know. I just want to spend more time with you. Ugh, that's gay as hell. It doesn't have to be. He eventually gives in and chucks my pillow across the room, hitting the light switch. There, I'm up. Happy. Don't move. Yeah. I gently scrape away some crust from his tear ducts with a pinky. He blinks a few times in confusion as I pull away. Got it. Ugh, you're fucking weird. Thanks. He stretches and yawns, his top musculature showing through his fur. I wonder if he knows how beautiful he is. If you're done staring, can we get dressed? I don't want this to be a regular thing. Alright. He sure seems back to his usual self. Was last night's vulnerability just a fluke? I hop off the bed and bend over to pick up my pants. He whistles. What? Nothing. Hey, what's up with those scars? Oh, right. I guess he mostly saw me from the front up until now. It was an accident. Back when I used to drink myself stupid every night. Leaned up against something I shouldn't have. It caused some nerves damage, so I have to be careful. Can I touch it? I nod. If you want, just be gentle. I stay still as he crawls to my end of the bed. The springs creak under his weight when he reaches the edge. Gah! Get claws! Sorry, I keep forgetting to trim them. He retracts them and rubs over my scars with his pads instead. They feel cold and a little rough, like a dog's nose. Well, at least it healed. Best doctor's money could buy, Father said. I wasn't supposed to be able to walk. I like the way they look. Makes you seem tough. I hate him. It just reminds me of every mistake that led me there. I always feel guilty, you know. Coming out of every fight without any. You end up leaving them instead. His hand freezes. If you hate what I did so much, give me one. What? I gather my clothes in my arms and move away. He looks away. An eye for an eye. I don't want it to keep hanging over my head. I'm not going to mutilate you. You don't think I deserve it? Oh, jeez. I need some more water. Hold on. You don't think I deserve it? You think that was the first time I did that to someone in one of these endless loops? I just... He grabs his jacket off the coat rack and fishes out on his knife. My stomach jumps into my throat. A little pain is nothing for me. I want to show you I can change. Just let me. His hand is shaking. What you're asking is just... Scars like mine aren't anything to be proud of. If I did that to you, it'd just be one more thing weighing on my conscience. I'm asking you because I trust you. Please. Nobody else would even. He drops the knife and holds himself, rocking back and forth. You got to me. You got your hooks into me. Don't you get it? This body, whatever happens with my life from here on out. No. He grabs my hands and places them on his chest. You own me. No. I pull away, almost tempted to slap him out of this bout of psychosis. That's not how friends treat each other, damn it. Then... His eyes go black as he mutters to himself. All right. I get it now. Sorry. You're right. I sigh in relief. I was looking at this the wrong way. It's about give and take, right? In a way, yes. Then we have to have each other's backs. I own all of you, and you own all of me. Why does it have to be ownership? Because I need to know you won't leave me when things get tough. I'm not like Colt and Jesse. I don't have a gang like Tony. It's always just been me. I'm asking you to be my, oh jeez, my right-hand man. Oh boy. You're the only one who's there for me. I'll think about it. Just don't do anything rash, okay? I sit on the bed, mentally exhausted from that confrontation. Seriously, where did that come from? Oh, I forgot to pause my timer. Unpause my timer. He seems satisfied with my answer and finishes getting dressed. What the hell was I thinking? I can't cut him no matter how many times he asks. His eyes pleaded with me, like a kid asking for an extra slice of cake after already getting one. It's hard to resist him when he's being vulnerable, but I can't just do everything he wants. We'll get to the bottom of this trauma one step at a time. Alright, let's start this day or whatever. You sure sound excited. He drags himself into the kitchen to grab some more cereal. This time, thankfully paired with milk. Jess is on the phone with someone, talking in a low voice and occasional glance in a can. Colt glares at me. Aww. What? Nothing. I'm just glad you're still in one piece. Good morning to you, too. Jesse finishes his call and gestures for Colt to come over. They whisper to themselves for a while. Colt keeps looking over to me. Y'all got something planned? Well, we have some business to attend up to the outside of town. I was just telling Colt you're probably too busy to join us. We'd be gone all afternoon, so it's up to you. I shrug. I don't have anything concrete planned for today. I'll let you know. Sorry, but this is sort of a personal matter. I don't reckon you need to be involved. Jesse? Oh. He crosses his arms, looking at me sternly. I like it, boss, but you've made it clear where you stand. No, I didn't yet. Jesse, no! Me and Colt can't afford to get wrapped up in your mess. No, Jesse, wait, no, please. Maybe if we'd met in a different time and place, but... Colt looks at him desperately, at a loss for words. No, Gray, you don't understand. No, this isn't how this was supposed to happen. I understand. I won't hold it against you. Honest. No, my timer! No! It can't end like this! No! Oh, no! Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. I can't keep this episode too long. No, I made the wrong choice. I just wanted to be there for everybody. Oh no, my heart is breaking. Is this really it? Oh, jeez, I did this. My choices led me to this outcome. I feel like Aaron. Oh man. Well, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I can't take this back. I gotta go through with this to the end. These are the choices I'm making. That's the whole point of the story. But I hope you guys are at least enjoying it. I'm really sorry if you wanted me to stick with Colt and Jesse more, and if this is the end, I'm sorry. I mean, maybe I'll go back and try this again. I'm gonna be doing a different route of Burrows eventually anyway, so I'll probably still, try it again sometime later on too, so... Oh, man, this sucks. I'm sure there's a way I could have had things turn out just a little bit differently. I lean to one side more. This sucks. Regardless, I hope you guys did like this episode. It was intense in a different way, and it's gonna be interesting. hopefully things can still turn out positively for everyone. I mean, at the end of the day, I guess I'd rather Colt and Jesse be on their own and not get wrapped up in this mess, because yeah, I don't know how dark this story is gonna get, and I'd hate to see anything terrible happen to them. So honestly, it's sad to see them go, but I care about them and want them to go on and live their lives and be happy. So if that's away from us and Ken and all this, this whole mess, then yeah, I guess it's for the best. But anyway, I'm rambling too much. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it again. I'm repeating myself. I'm trying to get better at doing these outros, and I'm going to figure something out. Hopefully by now, maybe I've got some animation going on, and I'll record a more unique outro. But thanks again for watching. Hope you liked it. Hope you have a good day, a good night, a good evening, whatever it is for you. And take care. We'll see you next time. Bye for now. Oh boy.